John, the name of this segment. The name of this segment is True Confessions.
True confessions. I'm
I
confessing?
want the dirt. Yeah, ideally. I want the dirt.
Okay.
Would you consider yourself a good person?
No.
Tell me more about that. This is going to be easy.
I'm a pastor, but I'm a terrible person. It helps me feel better that I'm a pastor. But deep down inside, I know I'm a terrible person.
Hello, Blair.
Hello, Taylor.
Really sweating it out over here.
Taylor,
Yeah.
would you consider yourself a good person?
Yeah, 100%.
Hi, Kosh.
Hi, Blair.
Would you consider yourself a good person, Kosh?
There are things that I've done, but we all make mistakes. I'd like to be a good person. I'm not
I
perfect.
feel like you're mocking me right now, Kosh.
I just
feel
want to
like
be honest.
I feel like you're giving me what you think I want to hear. I don't feel like you're being genuine. Tell me about New York.
New York. Lived in New York. When I moved there, I don't remember when I moved there, to be honest. But I lived in New York, in like Queens for some time, and then I also lived in Long Island.
What was Little John Kim like in New York?
Angry. I was set up to be angry. So it wasn't out of my own desires to be angry, but it was from the circumstances around me and the people
So
around
the
me.
people surrounding. Would you
100%.
call that group? Some might call it a group of friends. Others might call
Yeah.
it my peeps.
Yeah.
Others may refer to it as a gang, if
Yeah.
you will.
Yes. Some might.
It just seems really, lucky that you really didn't end up a delinquent. Super lucky. Would you consider yourself a violent person, Akash? Or are you a pacifist? Do you not believe in violence?
Look, I don't know what you want from me right now.
So you've never been violent towards someone in a physical way?
Oh no.
I'd like to see if this jogs your memory at all.
Oh.
I had the pleasure of catching up with your brother.
Uh-huh.
He told me that it was a gang. So if you want,
Sure.
you can open up
Sure.
the laptop and hit the space bar button.
Okay.
So we lived in New York City, and so he's probably embarrassed to share this. So I don't know if
This is
you
even
guys
better.
know, but he was in a gang. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to share, but I will share anyways. I didn't even know he was in a gang, and so I think it was like a middle school gang, or I don't know. But for sure he was in one. I remember at a church, I was walking down the stairs and John was running. Like he was just like running. And inside the church, right? And I had no idea what was happening. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, they're following me. And so there was another group that was chasing after John. And John was running away. And I was just kind of like watching the scene. I didn't do anything, of course. John's kind of nimble. Like he's lengthy and long, but he runs fast. And so I think he didn't get caught. It definitely was like a small Asian gang, but they really did like weird things. But yeah, that's John's few years where he was a troublemaker.
Okay, so let me clear up some things here, okay?
Yeah, help me understand.
Oh my gosh.
Is it coming back to you now,
Yeah.
Akash?
But I was afraid that Akash could be the punching bag. Somebody was bullying him in the bus when he was in first grade. Akash hit a girl on the bus. They called us and they told us, look, if this again. In the third time, he'll be suspended from bus ride. And we were like, oh my God, like, anyway, the same week, my school called me, oh, Akash suspended from the bus. So he did third time.
So I think this girl was friends with RJ, and RJ and this girl were
dating.
teasing Akash, and somehow, like, Akash wanted them to stop. They didn't listen, and somehow instead of Akash, so I think he pushed her or shoved her or something happened. We don't know. We don't remember exact details.
The family of the girl wants to call the police, you know?
Yeah.
Would you care to elaborate?
I didn't think that people here would know about this. I thought I could run from my past. I just can't believe that this first grade art project is still out there.
Unless there's anything you can think of. Why don't you,
No,
why don't you
shining-
go ahead and
Shining past.
hit play?
The funny story is, hey,
Oh, there's my dog.
hi, mailman. Hey, inside voice. Inside voice. So Taylor did another pottery thing. She made, I have it in my hand, she made a
I was
sculpture
just
of her
thinking
hands
about this
doing
when I
the,
crossed my fingers.
this is her, she did this, and this is her pottery. Now, this was on display in the high school for a while.
This is how I cross my fingers. I don't know how to
And
cross
then
them
as
the
it
other
turns
way.
out, people noticed Taylor doesn't cross her fingers the normal way.
I
So
know.
this was taken down out of the high school display
It was the best
case
one
because
in
people thought it
ceramics
was-
class.
It was hilarious because she thought she felt bad because that was not her intention. But that's
Just
yeah, that's
crossed my
about the
fingers
that's the high
wrong.
school.
Now, I will admit, as I went digging, I wanted a little bit more than Taylor accidentally was offensive. But I gotta take what I can get.
I feel like gang's too strong of a word in this situation. It was a group of people that acted and spent time in a way that probably wasn't glorifying to Jesus. Now,
Would they have referred to themselves as a gang?
maybe? Probably, yeah, but I don't know if I would have.
Well, rest
That
assured.
ruined our friendship. That was
For you and RJ, it
for
ruined
me
like
and
it
RJ. I never hung out with him again after that.
because he punched his girlfriend.
Yeah. I did kind of punch his girlfriend. He was
I
kind of.
thought you said you didn't remember.
He was
Which
kind of-
is it, Akash? Which is it?
I don't remember myself punching the girl. I just
You
have been
just said
told.
you did. You heard it. I heard it. My cup heard it.
Look, I was 6. Like, how could it have really hurt? Just kidding. It's horrible.
So I guess normal people
Yeah.
cross
like,
their. Hold on, I gotta think. I have to like actively think about this.
Their
But the-
pointer finger goes in
It's
front.
so that's like so uncomfortable to me.
I can't even do it the other way.
So like I thought I was just being creative. Like everyone else is just doing like these common ham sculptures. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do fingers crossed. And then the principal called me down and confronted my ceramics teacher and me and was like, why are... It was like in the center of the display cabinet. And it got taken down.
Is one time when I was in church, the group of people that I was hanging out with, one
the gang.
person got into a while we were playing basketball, got into a fight with somebody, and so after that scene ended, the guy left, and then came back to our church with another group of friends, and came into the church looking for him, looking for me and other people associated with him.
It was like a small gang war.
Like this is middle school, guys. This is literally 6th, 7th, 8th graders. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. So I ran. Our church was big, 5 floors. So I just hid in places.
Excellent.
And they couldn't find us. They left. So I don't
Have you-
know if I'm
have
in
you
the
ever-
wrong here, to be honest.
Have you ever beat somebody up, or are you ever part of that?
The mama's boy, and I was like, no, I'm not a mama's boy. I like my dad more than my mom at that age.
Is there anything you'd
I
like
love
to...
both my parents, by the ways. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, you guys are awesome. Sam, if you're out there and you're watching this, I'm sorry I punched you. Let's put it behind us. Let's find me on Facebook or something.
RJ?
I was actually looking at that thing the other day. I was looking at my ugly high school pottery, and that honestly is one of the ones, minus what seems offensive at it, one of the ones I felt turned out the best.
I should note that all of the other pottery to which Taylor is referring, because I was taken on a tour through all of the pottery. All of the other pottery were crosses that were beautiful. And the one that she's proud of is the accidentally offensive good luck fingers. I just find it interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you for opening up.
Thank you for my time of confession. I will never cross my fingers in public ever again.
I feel like it's just New York was just such a. I felt like it's its own thing. It's not like it's hard to say that Boston and New York are the same things, and then what happened in that time period in life was just such a bizarro time period in life that I barely remember some of the things that happened during that time period.
As a former law enforcement officer, I feel incumbent upon me to inform you that I forgot, and I was just a kid. Don't often hold up in court.
Yes, but again.
Yeah. Any final words?
I haven't affirmed anything that he said there.
Can neither confirm nor
I
deny.
can't confirm or deny
his testimony.
There are things that probably happened during that time period that maybe shouldn't have happened for some people at that time. Could it be me? Could not be me? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, except your brother.
Yes. But, again, I was living in New York, and it's just a different time
Back
period.
to this New York.
It's just a different time
different
period.
place. It's a different time.
It's not real life. It was a part of some time period that I don't even remember clearly.